Number 9 video represents 9 months of pregnancy, but it's deceiving. The woman that is 19 years old, she's not 19 years and 9 months old. She's just 19 years old. The 19 years and the 19 years and 19 months old is not the same. Happy birthday today. I am 19 years old. The other woman say, well, 9 months ago I celebrate my birthday. But you just can't see when the 19 years of age sleep and wake up. She have 9-month pregnancy, but she was not the 19 years and the 9-month old. But now her body become the 19 years and the 9-month old that have the 1-day-old baby that was next door 9 months ago. It is very important that you notice. The woman that say, I'm 19 years of age, she look next door. There is somebody that have a baby. The baby is 1 day old. She see the baby. Oh, wow, nice baby. The other woman say, well, I'm 19 years and 9 months old. She say, well, today I'm 19. But woman, 9 months ago, she have no baby. 9 months later, she's 19 years and 9 months old, and a 9-month-old is the baby. But she just doesn't know. 19 years ago, the 9-month-old pregnancy, they don't count. It's the little baby she's holding in her arm. That become 19 years later, plus the 9-month-old baby, they say it is 1 day old. Now this girl, which is just the same body, the only reason why she is 19 years and 9 months younger is because her mother pregnancy was right after this 9 months pregnancy ahead. Now, the 9-month-old little baby girl in the car and a 9-month-old mother that is 19 years and 9 months old and a girl that say I'm only 19, they are the same. The 9 months was her. The 9 months was the other one. The 19 years old don't have the 9 months. The 19 years and the 9 months have the 1 day old baby. Now, 9 months later, the 19 years become 20 years and 6 months old. But the 19 over here, 9 months later, become 19 years and 9 months old, and now she have the 1 day old baby. It is the same baby. It is the same age. They enter the next body to pretend to be a new mama. The last 9 months she is pregnant. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. She have the 1 day old baby. She will be the 19 years with the 9 month old with a 1 day old baby till the day the world ends. It's just a statue. The 19 years that have no children will be 19 years till the day the world ends. The 19 years that is older when this one is sleeping enter the body 19 years and 1 month, 19 years and 2 months, 19 years and 3 months, reversing the 9 months she have on top of her. She's reversing it, but with the pregnancy she have, she reversing it in the other stomach, reversing it, and then this other phase is now 19 years and 9 months old, and now having the 1 day old baby. But if you see the woman that was 19 years and 9 months old, she have now the 20 years and the 6 months old with the 9 month old baby. But the 20 years and the 6 month old was there next door with the 9 month old baby. And now the 19 years become the one that have the 9 month old baby on top of her age, but the baby is 1 day old. But the woman she was talking to 9 months ago is now the one that have the 18 month old baby. You understand? If you go to the school today, you have the baby, they are in the daycare, just little baby. You have the 1-year-old in the daycare when the mother have to work. You have the 2 years, you have the 3 years, you have the 4 years. And you have the 5 years old, they sitting in group 1. When they playing, they're just normal children, right? The mothers don't feel threat because you just can't see. When all the mothers are home, they are not working, their children are not in the daycare. They are home, sleeping in the bedroom, in the dark room. The children are sleeping, mother is sleeping. All the actors in the daycare, when the mothers are sleeping in Holland, 3 o'clock in the middle of the night, the actors is going to Hong Kong, taking the children to the daycare in the middle of the night, the children to school. By the time it's 9 o'clock in Holland, when the mothers has to take their children to the daycare, the children in Hong Kong, they are out of the daycare going home. America, 9 o'clock in the morning in Holland, they are dead sleeping. The children for the daycare is sleeping, and the strength of those children is now in Holland. Understand, before the women have the children, someone else have the children. You have to ask a question. When you're pregnant, take a look who have the 1-day-old baby. And ask yourself, what's changed when you have the 1-day-old baby? Why their baby is not 1-day-old anymore? Their face look the same, but you just can't see. If their baby is not 1-day-old anymore, your baby is the 1-day-old. But their age, you check their ID card. When their baby was 1-day-old, 1 year later, their age is not the same. The baby is not the same. The baby don't look the same. The 9-month-old is not the 1-year-old running around. The 9-month-old baby, the homeless baby, the helpless baby, the 9-month-old that is sleeping in a tiny baby car, 1 year later, it is not the 1-year-old that is next door. The 1-year-old that is next door running around, it is different from the 1-day-old baby. 12 months later, the baby sleep and wake up. The ordinary baby body gets the 1-month-old, the 2-month-old, the 3-month-old get the same injection the other baby have. 1 year later, you sleep, you wake up, you're not the same, and now your baby is the one that is running around 1 year old, but you look next door. The child that was running around when you have your tiny baby is now the 2 years old, but your baby is the 1 year old. You can't see it, that's why I'm here to make you see it. They change you, they change the baby. They change your baby, they change you. You have your mother the last 40 years. Everybody, your age is when you know your mother. Your mother was your mother the last 40 years, the last 50 years, the last 70 years, the last 10 years, the last 15 years. It's your mother. Your brothers and sisters, it doesn't matter. You know your age the day your mother become you. Please tell me, your mother was only the 22 years of age. Why do you become the 22 when your mother was the 22 and you are the tiny little baby in her arm? Why are you the 22? And why your mother, who was the 22, why is she the 44 right now? Why? And why are you the 44 when your mother is now the 66? Do you have a mother? Or they just copy your mother's body to put back everything they put inside of her? Now they tell you that's your mama. A daughter have everything the mother have. It is very important that you understand. You was the 9-month-old baby. Your mother was 30. You was the 9 months. Your mother was the 20. It doesn't matter which age you are. Anybody. Ask yourself why you climb the age of your mother. Why are you above the age of your mother? And why your mother is now on top of the age your grandmother was when you was the 9-month-old baby on paper? Your mother was not the age of your grandmother. My mother was 13. I was the 9-month-old. I become the 13. My mother become the 26. Right now, my grandmother died 6 years ago. She died 106 years. 6 years later, it is 112 years. But now, slowly by slowly, my mother is the 53 my grandmother was when she had my mother. But you can't see what was inside my grandmother taking care of my mother is now becoming my mother that is taking care of the children that she thought dead. But where is the children? They are not there anymore. They all went to Europe. I am above the age of my mother, the 13. 3 times 13 is 39. This November, I'm 39. My mother is now the age of my grandmother. And my grandmother become the age of my great-grandmother. They say she is dead. But it's not true. Because the face is gone. But the body is here. My body is 112 years old. From the day my grandmother was born. Your grandmother age. That become your mother age. Your grandmother age. That become your father age. Is the same body. Is the age. Check the gravestone. The body is one age, but the faces that express from the body is what they label. And they play back, they put back everything they put in your father. They know your father will never get his baby body out. They let him make love to your mother. And they take his 1-year-old, they put it inside of you. Your father is the 25 years of age. Proudly. He have a son. Please tell me 25 years later, why are you your father's age and why your father is now the 50? 50 years later, you are the 50, why your father is the 75 like your grandfather? And where is your grandfather now 50 years later? When he was the 75, he become 125 and he is dead. He becomes someone's child. They're walking around with your grandfather. Your grandfather is going to the same school as your children. With a new face. He's growing up. Your grandmother is growing up. And when they connect, they make love with the new face. They kill your father that become 80 years to become their children again. If your mother is your mother, she's supposed to stay the age she was, and you're supposed to stay the age your mother believed, my child. But your mother did not know. My daughter is coming to take my age. My son is coming to take my husband's age. If you was the 1-year-old and you hold your father, he was the 30. But your father was there, he was the 60. You sleep, you wake up, you sleep, you wake up. You are 30, your father is 60, your grandfather is 90. Your great-grandfather is 120. Your other great-grandfather is 150. Drop dead, become the youngest child. The only thing your grandfather have was the wind. The only thing that make your grandfather take a walk was the light. A new baby come out of the stomach. They collect the wind. They collect the light. Take care.